Oh boy. Where do I begin with this one? Well, first and foremost, as I said before, hopefully hopefully everything turns out okay here. And again, I really hate making these type of videos because they seem to happen far too often for my liking here. But for those of you who may or may not know, Vikings defensive end Everson Griffen had, well, what I can best describe as a mental manic episode, I guess, where basically the details that I've gathered and from everything that I've was sent from like my Vikings friends and what I've seen on the internet, basically Everson Griffen, sometime over the last 12 to 14 or so hours, posted on his Instagram some disturbing texts, basically along the lines of "help, they're out to get me" type of thing. And then he showed a video on Instagram of him in his house, shirtless, with a gun, and talking about all that stuff. So, as far as I know, that's the extent of this. And, well, we all know that Everson Griffen has had a history of, mental episodes and stuff like that. But I just hope that everything turns out okay here. I just hope that whatever is going on in Everson's life or whatever caused this gets remedied or fixed or whatever you want to say here, because again, I don't like to cast judgment. I don't know what's going on. I don't know much about that particular stuff. I mean, I know I work in a field now that deals a lot with like people of like different, abilities and mental issues and just overall things like that. But again, everyone is different, and as a Vikings fan, this scares me just because, again, Everson Griffen, not even just as a pass rusher. I mean, I don't think Vikings fans need to tell you how, we feel about him as a pass rusher. I mean, everybody loves him. He's always high motor. He's never afraid to get to the quarterback. Unfortunately, though, he does have a lot of, like, encroachment issues, and he does jump the snap quite a bit. But again, that just kind of happens when you have a high motor and, you're timing everything and this and that, the other thing. But again, like I say, over the last few years, he has had a lot of, like, mental illness episodes, I guess, or, like, a lot of issues going on. And I just wonder if maybe he had a incident or, like, he snapped, or maybe he was under the influence of something or whatnot. But yeah, again, some chilling developments here. And again, I don't have all the details. I mean, I don't really know much else other than the Vikings have released a statement. And, going from there, we'll basically just kind of wait and see if anything else happens or if there's anything else that happens. I mean, if more details come to light, and all that stuff. But again, I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to make a video like this, but again, prayers up to EG. I mean, Everson Griffen is one of my favorite players. One of my favorite Vikings, that I've seen play live. And it sucks being, like, with anyone with mental issues or, like, demons or stuff like that, because I know I fight my fair share of that stuff too. But when you see stuff like that and when you read the text messages and watch the video and stuff like that, it's just, it's scary. It's sad. It's, it happens a lot to a lot of people. But again, wrapping this up here, prayers up to Everson Griffen. Hopefully everything turns out fine, and hopefully this is the end of it, or like I say, I hope this is the end of it. Hopefully there isn't more that comes, or maybe I hope there's more that comes out of this. I really don't know at this point, because it's just still so raw and just so scary. I mean, so but yeah, that'll pretty much wrap this up. So until we meet again, this is Jacob.